Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 151. This chapter was freaking insane. Gege Akutami is slowly becoming one of my top 10 or top 5 even mangaka of all time because he knows how to write characters. Similar to Yoshihiro Togashi, I think that Gege Akutami just gives these characters a certain realistic feel. You could tell as humans that we have problems, and he gives them these problems, as you can see in a lot of different people. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the review. This was an amazing chapter. So to kick the chapter off, we start with a scene of kid Naoya and everything going through his mind right now. He has something similar to a Bakugo mindset where everybody was telling him, everybody was praising him and saying that he'd be great, this, that, and the third, and it kind of went to his head, and he's he's way better than everybody in the clan, even Toji. They're saying that Toji being Nabito's other son, that Toji doesn't have a lack of curse energy, so it's oh wow, I'm even better than that man, the way kids think and everything like that. So yeah. And he's just saying, I wonder how disheartened he'd be. I wonder what kind of face he would make. He surely should be embarrassed, and saddening and everything like that. And then when he actually goes to see Toji, he sees this look on Toji's face, and we all know that look that Toji has, that serious look, and it either shocked Naoya or it scared the shit out of him, one of the two. So we cut back to present day, and Naoya is he's just dogging Maki. He puts her in a prison, then he kicks through it and sends her crashing through a bunch of mountains. And mind you that Naoya is extremely fast, right? So this right here is just a chain combo. What he's doing, he's not letting up, and he's basically telling her look, you're not Toji, you're not him. He says Toji-kun, so I guess he does have a level of respect for Toji, and that was kind of hinting at earlier when we were first introduced to the characters. He was I dare you guys be so cruel towards Toji when all of you guys suck compared to him. So he had to Naoya actually had the most respect for Toji, and Naoya is a really good character. I don't think that he's ever gonna turn over to well, there is no really good in the Jujutsu world, but I don't think he's ever going to turn over to our side. But Naoya is he's one of my top 10 characters in the series, definitely, hands down. But yeah, to continue on with the notion, he still is dogging Maki. He's slamming her through rocks and mountains. He threw her through a couple trees, and he just keeps trying to hammer in the notion, you're not him. He wants her to understand that she's not on Toji's level. And at this point, I really don't know if she is, because Toji is a freaking monster. But to give her full credit and just to say that she has already gotten to Toji's level, for what she's capable of right now, this is freaking insane. I don't know if my dying really had this much effect on her body, but her being able to take what Naoya is dishing out right now is just freaking insane. Actually insane. But I digress. In these next couple of panels, we actually get a couple of insight of what's going on right now. Maki's basically giving a rundown of her mind. This isn't going well. And now we actually get a breakdown of Naoya's curse technique. The projection curse technique does not allow you to move in ways excessively that breaks the laws of physics or trajectory. Speed is also limited by the body's acceleration when activating the technique. However, the technique is repeatedly stacked upon yourself. The speed can increase if you decide to do that. But we get some more panels, and apparently Naoya's ego is bruised after losing to Choso. Admittedly, that's kind of obvious that his ego would be bruised like that, him thinking he's so glorious, right? But he says he's not going to screw up like last time. He intends to wipe her out, but he's going to use his maximum power and speed. And Maki switches to a stance similar to Mahito when he activated his domain expansion, the wide open arms and everything like that. And she calls it Shirenu style. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is garbage. And these panels are breaking down that my dying was in exchange for Maki to get a body like Toji's, a body as strong as steel, this, that, and the third. So Maki concludes that she's already lost a lot. Maki concludes that she's already lost a lot of blood. So a drawn out fight with Naoya is not favorable for her. She has to end this right here, right now. And she's basically this tactic to bait out Naoya, but the bait itself was the bait, if that makes any sense. So she's I've come for a hug with her hands wide open. Naoya's look, I'm not gonna fall for that bait. He goes behind her, but that is what she was doing anyway. What Maki was doing this whole entire fight, if you see the numbers on the panels, is she was counting the steps that Naoya was taking and everything like that, and how many paces. She said it is similar to Naobito. Something was up, so she figured out the trick. So every 24 seconds is when he'll pop up and everything like that, because I'm pretty sure it's on his curse technique is on a strict trajectory, and it can only go in the direction that he thought of, or something like similar to that, and that's how it works. But she figured it out. So basically, she turns around and she delivers like one of the most satisfying blows like we've seen in this series, flat in his face. She called it like, you know, Naoya, before the hit connected, he was so like confident in his mind that she's nothing like Toji, she was a fake, you know. But after Mai basically sat him down like this, he still had the nerve to say a fake. But after all of that, bro, I don't know. I hope he's still alive. I really want to see some more Naobito. And Maki just like, you said I was a fake. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Like, Maki is talking her shit, and I love it. The Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 151. This was an amazing chapter. But with that being said, if you made it to the end of the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could consider subscribing to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. You know, I make a variety of different anime and manga type content. I know you've only seen a few so far, but I'm trying to expand more. I've actually already caught up on Tokyo Revengers, so if you're interested in that, I'd love to cover that series as well. But also, if you do have some extra spare time other than like, commenting, and subscribing, can you consider joining the Discord? I'm going to continue to promote this Discord because I want to get a lot of people in here, a lot of content creators, a lot of viewers, just a lot of people in general to help make the content better, to help make more content, or just to share your own content, and this, that, and the third. I'm also going to be streaming soon. I plan on playing a variety of games over on Twitch, so if you're interested in that, follow me on Twitch at Luminaire, and you know, just join the Discord, subscribe, like, comment, all that extra stuff. And I'm not going to keep you held here any longer. Also, if if it did help you enjoy this video, feel free to fast forward a little bit, because it might be easier for you to take in that. I know it's easier for me, but I appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.